live. What's up, TikTok Live? What's up, YouTube? What's up, all social media platforms? You know where to go. You know where to go. All right, Hugh, we back in the building. NBA All-Star Weekend. Right off the bat, I'm tired of the dunk contest. That's it. I told you the new thing is the 3-point contest. That's what the NBA is now, bro. You got players surrounding the perimeter, not playing any set offense, waiting to shoot threes, waiting to shoot outside shots.
It will only be lit if they keep doing what they just did. If they get 2 more women next year and getting 2 other guys to compete, then that would be lit. But other than that, I like what Kenny said. You can get anybody in the gym to shoot threes. You can't get guys practicing the type of dunks you see in the dunk contest.
I mean, but also too, we have, bro. It's like the game has changed. It's a lot of athletic young athletes out here that are doing dunks that I've never seen.
But they don't want to do it in a contest.
No, but I'm saying that they have never seen. But I'm saying what the NBA needs to incorporate, if the NBA players are not going to be competitive in the dunk contest, bro, bring some outside worlds in. You feel me? Even Matt, what's
need to get that king of the court going.
My boy, like, white man can't jump. This man out here going crazy.
Mac McClung.
Man, McClung's tough, bro. But also, you think about him. He's not technically in the NBA right now.
He was last year.
And I think he deserves a roster spot. But also, it shows you that he's one of the top tier dunkers, and he's not premier or in the league and things of that nature.
My thoughts on it are, one, because I'm a Celtics fan, but JB's dunks weren't good. But
no, you better hold him to the 5.
Oh, no, they were horrible. They were horrible dunks.
Come on now.
But what I'm saying is, I applaud him for at least doing it, because the stars aren't doing it.
That's true. He's one.
So you got to give him his credit for at least he did it.
All right, okay.
And my thing is this, like I said, and I keep telling my friend, we argue about this all weekend. It was a couple of us arguing about it all weekend, and even Stephen A. Smith been saying it. I will never forgive LeBron James for not doing the dunk contest.
I agree.
It's unforgivable.
I agree.
And Russ.
I agree.
And so I had a guy, he kept telling me Bron doesn't do that type of stuff. He don't do those type of dunks in the game. I'm like, Bron, he's not like some random tall dude that can just dunk. He is one of the most athletic guys you've ever seen in sports that has a 45-inch vertical. And he used to do those dunks in the layup line. And it's like, I'm like, he could have did it at least once. And I'm like, Kobe Bryant wasn't the most flashy in-game dunker either, but guess what? He did it, and he won. Michael Jordan did it a bunch of times. And so Stephen A's whole thing was, once people saw LeBron not do it, it made them feel like we don't have to do it. And I low-key agree, because I'm rewatching the Redeem team with the Olympics, and there was a point before 2004, after 92, once the main guys stopped playing for Team USA, like once certain guys weren't playing, certain guys were like, well, I don't want to play. That's when they went and grabbed the young guys. They grabbed Bron, D-Wade, and Melo middle of the summer after their rookie season. They went to go grab them because Shaq dropped out. Like a whole bunch of guys, my leg hurt, all this type of stuff. And some of it had to do with like the stuff in Iraq. But it was like once guys dropped out, other guys felt like, and it's the same thing with the dunk contest. Once they saw Bron wasn't doing it, this is the face of our league. He not doing it. I don't need to do it. And it's like, we want to see the stars perform.
And then when that happens, you lose the competitive nature.
Yeah, you want to see the stars.
We want to see the stars.
That's why, guys, what people pay money to see is they come to see y'all. And there's plenty of y'all that can jump out the gym. They can do this, man. There's plenty of y'all.
Yeah, come on now. We need Zion in there.
Zion got hurt, but
Ja Morant. We need those type of people in there, bro. And like you said, I do respect Jaylen Brown for going out there. As
but it's done for her. I can admit that.
Man, what the hell was that, Hugh? What the hell? No. What the hell was that?
He was trying.
Passing that 5'4". He in a chair and you jump over him, and then when you jump over him, you do the jump after. That was nasty work, Hugh.
He kept trying to like recreate old dunks instead of trying to be original, and it was like the Terrence, the tribute to Terrence was cool. I like that.
Come on now.
Not the dunk itself, but it was a good dunk, but it wasn't like.
Then also that's where it has to change too. The judges, I don't know what's going on with the judges. Your boy that did the first dunk was crazy, bro. To jump over somebody, then throw it in the air, and then flush it like that, that's a 50, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a 50. He's clearly jumping over somebody's head.
But even in this one, we still saw a lot of the same dunks because we had just watched Cuz from the Heat jump over Shaq. Then Mac McClung jumped over Shaq. And then even Jalen kind of did the same dunk Mac McClung did just without throwing it to him. So I'm like,
and it's just like you're saying, it's just repetitive, bro.
And I applaud Jalen for at least trying to make some showmanship. His dunks weren't good, but at least he tried to add some flair, like Jason, the chair. the jerk.
But
Like,
if
at
you
least he tried.
But if you do that, you need to make sure you know what I'm saying. We come on now. We live in the era where we seen Blake Griffin dunk over the Kia, bro. We don't want to see
even that was kind of whack because he's talking about the hood.
But
of the
also,
Kia.
it's create like you said, it's creative. But guess what? It's better than dunking over somebody. Come on now.
We need to put this debate to rest because I feel like Aaron Gordon got robbed twice. This is our curse. Robbed twice, this is our curse for this. Our curse is not rewarding him at least once.
He got robbed once.
I think he got robbed twice.
Zach LaVine, if you dunk a windmill from the free throw line, it's outrageous.
Okay, but Malik,
and the East Bay from the free throw line is crazy.
But Malik, once you jump from the free throw line, you've established you can clear this distance. So from now on, I'm expecting you can do whatever you want. It's the same dunk at that point.
But Zach LaVine wasn't just doing that dunk. Come on, you can't get
it. Wasn't, but the
baseline jump,
but his tiebreaker dunks were all the free throw line dunks. That's my thing.
I mean, but
all his tiebreaker dunks were the three free. I'm like, he's doing the same dunk.
But guess what? In reality, Hugh, we have not seen that a lot.
But once you do it once, I now know you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, but still, Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon was crazy.
Seat first. First he did it on the first try. Seat
that
first.
That was wild.
I was like,
and then no jump. No, then the jump with that was different.
I was like, yo, and it was tough. Like, I'm not mad Zach got it. I just felt like that was the same. I just felt like what Aaron Gordon did was different versus what Zach did. Zach did the same dunk differently. 3 different times. Aaron Gordon really gave me 3 different dunks. That's me. But the second time, D-Wade ain't been back to the All-Star game since. They haven't let him back on the podium. That was atrocious, bro. Then. He jumped over a 7'6" man. Yeah. And you go back and you watch that clip. As soon as D-Wade cleared the score up, he was getting him out of there. He knew he was wrong.
Goofy.
Like low-key, Common gave him a 9 too. We're not worried about him.
2016. In 2017, bro, was our last hoorah of the dunk contest.
It's what we deserve because Aaron Gordon should have won it. Now he don't want to do it anymore. And it's I wouldn't do it either.
I wouldn't either. But we do need to get these young athletes out here that's jumping out the gym at 14, 15, 16. We need to incorporate them somehow, just like we incorporate the WNBA.
You see that science teacher?
Bro, I know you talking about that dude. He been going viral. But
he can.
It's just to that point, bro. It's super athletes out here, bro. So like, if y'all not gonna take it as serious, bro, incorporate some of that. And guess what you bring? It's all about dollars. So you bring a demographic of more kids. So I believe that you should get these young athletes, and I'm like, even in college, and I'm like jumping out the gym, bro.
I don't mind the whole charity thing, but I'm like, listen, if you really want guys to compete, you gotta put some money up. Mm-hmm. Same way you did with the in-game tournament. The in-season tournament, while I don't really respect it, because I'm like, what's the point of this? Mm-hmm. It was competitive because guys wanted $500,000 apiece. So I'm like, if you put up the winning prize is $1 million, which the NBA has $1 million to give. Mm-hmm. If you put up $1 million, because you're gonna make more than that for the weekend anyway.
And you're making them billions.
Yeah, like if you put up, hey, the winner of this contest gets $1 million. The winner of the dunk contest gets $1 million. The winner, guys will sign up, and they need to just run the 1v1s. There's plenty of, and I feel you. Like a lot of guys are like, we don't want to get embarrassed. The top dogs are gonna want to compete. Mm-hmm. I say the same thing about the Pro Bowl. I'm like, listen, if you guys do one-on-ones with the receivers and the DBs, no pads, just one-on-ones. And I get it, it'll be competitive. You might get hurt, but it's like, listen, the top dogs are gonna want smoke. KD gonna be like, yo, like, what's up? KD's gonna want smoke. Braun's gonna want smoke.
And then also, bro,
they're gonna want to play.
In the All-Star game too, in itself, bro. To that point, if y'all not gonna play, it's no reason we should be getting 200 points. I understand it, bro, but where's the competitiveness?
The fans do want to see some stuff we don't normally see in games.
That's cool.
But it's
bro.
like, yo, we gotta compete at some point.
At some point, because y'all running the score up so high that it's so lopsided, then the other team can't even come back or you make it competitive in the fourth. Just play the game.
They need
to
bring the two because
you got people that's coming out there paying their hard-earned money. And like you said, like you about to say with Kobe, bro.
Kobe said it's supposed to be the best pickup game. This is what happens when you have this person on the same.
And
team.
They be going in at he said in UCLA.
Y'all be going crazy.
You know what I'm saying on the pickup run. So it's like just add that aspect to the game, bro.
I think they gotta listen. They shouldn't need to be an incentive, but I do feel like if you throw on the incentive, listen.
Yeah, it's a guarantee.
The winning team gets to be, the winning team gets to
be compensated in some type of way.
But I do think with that, like, if we go back to if it gets to go competitive, if you bring back guys just wear their jerseys, you know,
That's
and you
that
add
joint was
you
fire.
you add $1 million, then we could go back to the pickup format.
Yeah.
Because right now it wasn't.
And I'm tired. And honestly, bro, I'm tired of the pickup game, bro. Just East and West. East
and West is better. But I'm saying if it gets to a point where it's more competitive, then it will be fire to do pickup.
Yes, okay.
Once if it gets more competitive, it'll be more fire.
I like the
at
concept
that point.
at first, but like you said, the true essence of it, everybody wearing their own jerseys, wear the throwback jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like some more creativity, and I do respect Adam Silver for real, because he's added so much change to the NBA. He really saved the NBA in a certain time, and also like. He's a player's type of
he's a player's owner.
I do feel like that can happen. I do feel like what we're talking about can happen. We just gotta speak it into existence.
We need to talk about how Steph Curry is the only proof that aliens exist.
Yeah,
he's not human.
And I heard and look, I love Shannon Sharp, but
I love
blasphemy. Damian Lillard is not no better range shooter than Steph in any shape or form, bro.
He's not.
And I love Dame, but
he's not.
Steph is out of this world.
We just saw a video of Steph hitting a shot from the tunnel.
Bro. Live, bro.
Live. So we know what he did it
I've
live.
never seen nothing like Steph in my life as far as basketball. Like, as far as shooting basketball, I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
Shout out to Sabrina. She went crazy. Like, I was like, yo, can't nobody score more than 26 tonight?
Yeah, it was like
it was crazy.
Except for Steph, he's the only one.
Yeah, and then I'm like, yo, man. But it just shows that, you can shoot. I didn't like Kenny trying to say she should have shot from her range. I'm like, no, there has to be some kind of fairness here. You give her the lighter ball, but she shot from the NBA range, which is more impressive.
Right.
But I'm like, you can't give her the lighter ball and the closer range. Because then it's like, that's why guys don't like doing boys
and then
girls.
Also, but guess what? But don't limit the women as well.
Yeah.
Because they're talented, or if not more talented.
Had she been in the 3-point, had she been in the 3-point contest with the rest of the guys, she would have
tied
with everybody else.
Facts.
So that's why guys don't like we don't like the boys versus girls thing, because we can't win regardless. It's like, so if you win, you beat a girl. If you lost, it's a girl. You lost to a girl. It's limiting. They should have been but it was fire regardless. They need to do more of that. Like,
I like that. I did like that.
But he was really just different. Like,
yeah, he's just different, man.
Oh my gosh,
he out of his world.
I'm surprised KD never did no 3-point contest.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Did he win?
I think he did win one year. I could be wrong.
I
remember him doing recent years. He may have won once, but I know he's been in it before.
I'm about to say he got it.
That's why I'm saying. But also in the 3-point, people show out. Even though understandably, but guess what? We come from a time when we love to see Paige Stojakovic, Reggie, man. You know what I'm saying?
I used to go crazy with Paige on NBA Live.
So 3-point contest has always been great, but it's just becoming better because a lot of people are shooters now. We just had Karl Anthony Towns win last year. That shows you.
I like the adding of it moving back the Mountain Dew ball, because it is a different thing now.
Me too.
But yeah, like,
and another thing that happened, bro, this All-Star weekend, as far as like drama, Chris Brown speaks out about the NBA.
They never let Chris Brown play.
And they got, bro, let's see Breezy live,
Chris
bro.
Brown play, yo.
Leave
him alone.
Or just leave him alone and let him live. Because it's a lot of people out here that are nasty. And this man, Chris Brown, made a mistake at a very young age, has apologized for it. Rihanna has accepted his apology. Everybody has moved on from
Everybody
the situation.
involved has moved on.
And it's crazy because we pick and choose Chris Brown out of all of them, who was one of the most talented, most influential, one of the GOATs here. Also, he made a mistake.
He's not the first star to make that mistake. We've allowed those other stars to grow from those mistakes.
And we pick and choose, bro.
You gotta allow Chris Brown to grow.
We pick and choose because it's a lot of y'all, the celebrities that y'all love and worship. It's a lot of dirt on that jacket too.
Yeah, same here. Like, I'm a Dr. Dre fan. Dr. Dre that's
a perfect example.
He had some domestic violence issues back in the day. He's not that person today. But that was a horrible thing that he did. But if we're allowed to let Dr. Dre grow as a different person,
guess what? And you got Dr. Dre that's receiving the Global Impact Award.
That's named after him.
Named after him.
Which, again, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying,
we're not mad at it either.
You gotta like,
hey, for real.
Or like he said, leave me be. Like, Chris is not about to make up that the NBA hit him up because he had the emails. Like, the NBA hit him up to play.
Come on.
Like, he's not about to make that up. Like, he's like, don't bother me if you really don't want me to be there. Same thing with the award show thing.
It's overkill at this point, bro.
Yeah, like, you asked me to do a tribute to Michael Jackson for your award show.
Facts,
we put the time in. We put the hours in. We put the rehearsal in. Like, we were ready to do this.
And then
you want to wait
before.
and tell us, and like he missed his son's birthday party and all the like yo, like don't bother me if you gonna act like that. Yeah. Cause like this is a guy that cares. Like he will show up for the NBA contest and play ball and try to get MVP. If you ask him to do a performance, he's gonna give you. He's gonna show out. Like he takes his craft seriously. This is a guy that cares.
Right. And shout out to C Breezy because he still showed that he's still authentic. He's still genuine, and he really over time has become a class act because he's been turning around to a lot of the things that have been said. Just be like, all right, cool. But it's a certain point in time where I got to speak out against for my name because at every given moment y'all pick me out.
Yeah, and it's like
when it's a bunch of nasty people, y'all pick me out. One who has taken accountability for his actions, bro. Like at the end of the day, let it be.
Like, I don't know what else people want from Chris. He did everything.
And guess what? I don't want to sit here and say it, but a lot of people be having conversations about, oh yeah, you know who the go to R&B is. We can't. You know the go to R&B is. We still play his music to this day, but y'all move the goalposts when it comes to Chris Brown.
Y'all be enjoying all that stuff Chris Brown rocking them be doing.
Oh, for facts.
I heard somebody say they're not mad at Chris Brown. They mad that it was Rihanna, and it's like it was wrong regardless. But either way, he did everything that he's supposed to do. He did all his rehab time. He did jail time. He did community service hours. He did his probation time. All this like he's paid his due to society.
It's time to let it go.
He's about to be 36 in a couple. Speaking of Rihanna, it's her birthday today. Shout out to Rihanna.
Shout out to Rihanna.
But it's like he's gonna be 36 in like a couple months.
Bro, it's just like it's time to let it go.
It is.
It's time to let it go, bro.
It's got to be frustrating. I think about like I hate to take it this deep, but I'm like, man, what if Jesus did that to us? Like, what if Jesus held us for the worst thing that we did, and we were never allowed to grow from that?
Right.
I can only imagine what it has to be like, to the point where I remember he got taken into custody one day with his daughter inside the house because Shorty was in his place and tried to lie and say that she did whatever to him. But really, in reality, there was text messages showing she was plotting to steal from him. And it's like you playing games and I had to get detained by a police officer with my daughter inside the building, inside my home. My daughter, who I only get to see 12 days out the month. Like, that has to suck.
Yeah.
Where you're not able to move on from something.
And at the end of the day, and how I look at it is just stop moving the goalposts. Yeah. Just stop moving the goalposts. For somebody that's been held accountable for his actions and took accountability for his actions, you can't say the same for a lot of other people.
I think people are hurting their own bottom line by doing things by not letting Chris perform at BT and other places and perform at not the halftime show. There was nothing that definitively said he couldn't do the Super Bowl. He said he probably would never be able to do the Super Bowl because of how the media treats him. Sure. But him not being also you're cheating the fans because I feel like there are more people who love Chris Brown than hate Chris Brown.
Agree.
Like
I agree.
He has a cult fan base. This is a guy that sells out arenas. Like if you're saying that he's gonna perform and we've seen his performances, the views for he had more views for his Michael Jackson performance that he filmed than the actual Billboard Awards themselves had. So it's like if you say that he's performing, your views will go up. If you let him perform. Right. If you say he's going to be in the NBA Celebrity All-Star game, the views will go up. And he's going to put on a show. Like he's not going to just be some guy on the side. He can play ball. It's going to be entertaining. Your views are going to go up. If you say that he can perform whatever, it's only going to help your bottom line. It's not going to hurt your bottom line like you think it is. People love Chris Brown. They're going to show up.
And like you said, the world we're in too, bro, they love negativity more. Man. So it's like you said, the people that hate them, that hate on C Breezy, that's what they worried about because they worried about the negative side of things, but not focused on the positive when he could really bring. It's
I like what Paul George and them said. It's like, yo, like he not regular, bro. Like he could do the halftime show, do the anthem, drop 50 and draw the jerseys.
Yeah, come on now. Like, come on.
But I'm like, when I looked at that list, I was like, I don't think the coaches get to pick their team. And I'm like, cause if I ever get the chance to coach this NBA celebrity game, I'm like, can I pick my team?
Yeah, for sure.
My first pick is I don't think they get to pick. Cause I'm like, if I get to pick, my first pick is gonna be Chris Brown. After that, I'm gonna get low. After that, I'm getting Lil Durk.
Let's talk real quick. Give me your top five. Should I go celebrity
hoopers?
Yeah. Yeah. Top five.
Chris Brown, Lil Durk. Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is tough. Who else? I'm trying to think. Dang, who else be hooping like that? I don't want to say J. Cole. J. Cole's nice, but Lethal Shooter, obviously. Bruh, Quavo can hoop for sure.
All right, that's 5.
Is it?
That's 5.
1, 2. No, my third was
5.
my third was Lethal. No, I said Miles Garrett. Oh yeah,
Miles
okay,
Garrett.
yeah. Miles Garrett can
That's
hoop.
5.
He's like that.
I got C Breezy first.
Yeah.
The second low key, I'm gonna say Dave East.
Yeah, Davies.
I'm gonna say Dave East.
Davies was supposed to go to Towson. He hooped at Towson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third, I would say Dirk can hoop. But I don't know if I'm gonna say him third. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Me too. I almost said Obama. Obama's actually nice.
I got third, probably J. Cole. Fourth, it get tough when you really think about it. Who I forgot what rapper played 2. 2 Chainz is actually
2 Chainz.
solid.
And only Chopper can hoop too. He's nice.
And
saw him in
Gilly,
the-
I got Gilly. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put Gilly in there. You got to put
Gilly can hoop.
I got Gilly 4. Actually, I got Gilly third. I got Chris Brown, Davies, Gilly, J. Cole, and for the last one, I'll say Dirk. I'll say Dirk or 2 Chainz.
Yeah, Dirk is actually tough. I'm like, golly.
Dirk actually tough. You said lethal shooter. That's kind of Chico, and he from DMV.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm like, yo, if I get to pick, I'm like, yo, give me Chris Brown. I'm gonna have a monster squad. Give me Chris Brown. Give me Lil Durk. Lethal Shooter. Give me the Gonzalez twins. Give me KG because they always have one old NBA guy on there. Give me KG or Jordan if I can get him. I might throw Obama in there. I'm like, yo, give me I'm gonna have a squad.
And when we say a celebrity, it's mostly like hip hop.
Yeah, but I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have a squad. Cause there was a high jumper was going crazy.
But Puka Nacua was dunking.
Man.
He surprised me. Michael Parsons played like a football player. He know how to play.
But he played like a football player for sure. But that was what Shannon told him to do that.
Yeah, I know.
CJ Stroud can hoop. CJ Stroud is nice. He's legit nice. Yeah. But I'm like, half the people that's in here, I'm like, bro, like,
yeah, I don't know who they
Common is cool. Common can hoop. I'm like, yo, if I ever get a chance to coach and they say I can pick my team, like,
I'll have a monster squad.
I'll have a monster squad. It's gonna be entertaining for sure.
Which rapper you think had the smoothest transition from acting to rapping?
From acting to rapping, not the opposite?
Well, rapping to acting. So I'll repeat that. Which rapper had the smoothest transition from rapping to acting? Because I had to.
Does Will Smith still count?
Will Smith's in that combo. Tupac.
For me, it's like
Tupac is one for me. Dang, it kind of gotta be Will Smith.
Yeah. He went from rapping to having his own hit network television show. And from that, he was a global movie star.
He's him.
Like, to the point people don't even remember that. He was still winning Grammys around the time he was acting. But it was like,
that's true.
People
and Will
don't
Smith
remember
did
it.
rap,
Like,
so I can't even give you that. That's Will Smith was a rapper. So Will Smith, Tupac for me.
Tupac's up there for me.
Ice Cube is up there for me.
Ice Cube for sure.
Like, Ice Cube is definitely up there for me.
Queen Latifah's up there.
Queen Latifah is really like high
Shout
key
out to
up there.
Will Smith was he gave her first like
high key up there.
Speaking part. I'm gonna go Queen Latifah. She's up there.
Queen Latifah is definitely up there. You said one earlier. Common is up there.
Yeah, Common is up there.
That's actually a good one. Like it's a good amount, bro. It's a good amount. I feel like even
people don't want to admit it, but I am gonna say Ludacris, and not because of Fast and Furious. That wasn't even actually his first movie. It came out before the movie that he shot.
You talking about
Crash?
Crash.
When he was like and he did a great job. I was like, that wasn't like a small role. That was like a legit like role.
Oh, we bugging. LL Cool J.
Cool J for sure.
LL Cool J. I just thinking about it. My bad.
Most Def is on there, but they're not like he's not like on the top 10.
Yeah,
but he would be like top 15 rappers that were like good actors.
I mean, 50 Cent could be on there.
50 Cent could be on there. I know you don't want to admit it, but Mark Wahlberg was a rapper. First,
I mean, he was a rapper. But I mean, you can.
He just wasn't good enough that people remember.
But I ain't gonna lie. Before you said Will Smith, bro, I really think it was Tupac, but I didn't think about it. But Tupac, bro, like in a short amount of time, bro. You had people out here that probably didn't know Tupac was a rapper and thought he was an actor first at that point in time, because with Poetic Justice, with Juice, with Above the Rim, like
it's a horrible movie, by the way.
You know how many cult classic movies he was a part of at a short period of time, bro. Juice alone, bro.
There's one more he did.
It's like two more.
Dang, it was one more he did.
Two more, I'm thinking.
It was him, and he had a white co-star. I think they were police officers.
It's at least two more that I'm forgetting.
I can't remember what it was, but
We definitely forgetting. But Tupac, bro. Yeah, I really think Tupac. And then Ice Cube, bro. Ice Cube. Come on now.
Shout out to John Singleton. John Singleton had a history of taking musicians and putting them in movies. Like that was like his thing. He always did it. He did it with Cube first, and then eventually he did it with Tyrese, Baby Boy. Then he did it with Ludacris and Fast and Furious. Then he did it with I forgot who else did, but didn't John Singleton do? No, Ice Cube did Friday. I forgot. But John Singleton always had a. He also did Snowfall, but that wasn't like a rapper. But he did get Dub C to coach Damson Idris for his dialect. But like recipe John Singleton, he had a history of just taking musicians and putting them in like.
Then Ice Cube, bro, went like high. People forget higher learning. Boys in the Hood.
John Singleton again.
Like Friday, bro. Like.
Are we there yet?
Speaking for itself, are you there? Like when you get to the masses, are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Are we done yet?
Come on now, like Ice Cube, bro, different too, different.
Freaking 21 Jumps.
You know who else had an amazing role, bro? Like Cameron, bro. Even though Cameron,
yeah,
that was an amazing acting role. Like, come on now,
first movie ever, murked out by cop fight.
Now. Different.
Oh, we got jerked. Yeah,
Cam, come on now. Cam is definitely in that conversation.
I think if Cam had done more acting, then for sure.
He would have been great. There's a lot of people missing, but there you go. Then,
the next list is wrestling. It's really only 3 guys, but from wrestling to acting, it's only 3 guys in the conversation. But you might start seeing more of that trend.
Yeah, The Rock,
Batista, and John Cena.
John Cena for sure. Those 3.
John Cena's acting has definitely improved over the years. Because before he was just the Marine that like had to go. So he did 2 movies. He had to save his wife. He did the Marine. He did 12 Rounds. And I love 12 Rounds.
Yeah,
but I'm like, this is the same movie. But after since then, it's been like different. It's been like more comedic and action roles and stuff like that. Yeah, Batista is definitely in his bag right now.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's actually a good actor. Yeah. He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he's definitely in his bag right now. And The Rock is always gonna be The Rock. Like
for sure.
I still watch Scorpion King and like all the old stuff he was in.
Me too. And I didn't want to talk about this because it's tragedy and condolences and rest in peace to anybody involved and also prayers to everybody involved in this. And it's messed up because this is when a moment of celebration turns into tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Can't even enjoy
like celebrating the winning of Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl parade. But 2 juveniles just recently charged for the deadly shooting at the Chiefs parade. And it's just like it's messed up because the times when it feel like you can't do anything. You can't even celebrate. And it's messed up, and even more messed up that anybody was involved.
Yeah, they got charged with murder an hour ago.
And anybody died from that situation. But what was eye-opening to me that a lot of the people that was targeted or actually victims were teenagers and the younger demo. Yeah. And but even regardless of it, it's just messed up. And then also it's just
how are these kids getting guns?
How? Because these are juveniles. And it's just like, man, that's a whole nother conversation, but it's a conversation that needs to be brought up because this is our youth. These are the kids of the new world,
like the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Like, yo, you at that age shouldn't have this type of access to a gun. It just shouldn't be this easy for you to get a gun
at all.
Because they went out there with intentions to hurt people, and they did that, and it's like why?
And I do want to give a round of applause for those who was they actually tackled.
Yo, they ran down.
They actually wanted to tackle one of them.
Like it's not funny what it is. It was funny watching them run him down and like tackle him, but the situation wasn't funny. It was just like, yo, like
they was on business. They stood on business, and thankfully they reacted because it would have probably been much more chaos going on if they did not react. So it's just. I just wanted to talk about that briefly and just say condolences to all the families.
Prayers to all the families. Everybody. It's good to hear that all the people who were injured are gonna make recoveries. Mm-hmm. But definitely rest in peace to the ones that lost their lives and the family members involved. That just sucks. It's like you go out there to celebrate your city winning a Super Bowl, and it's like it gets ruined like that.
Yeah, it's tough.
It changes the dynamic of it.
I feel like you can't do anything.
Yeah,
that's tough.
So even though All-Star Weekend is not reportedly that good, if it comes to DC, are you going?
I'm going. You gotta go.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
I'm gonna try.
I'll definitely go if it's in DC.
The freaking the ticket's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Situation.
I ain't trying to get my car broken into.
I'll walk. Walking in DC is a thing that you do anyway. I'll be all right. But I'm gonna park so far away.
Honestly, I might Uber, bro. For real.
That too.
I don't even do that often, but in that case, I would definitely do that.
I would definitely drive to my man's crib in Sula and just take an Uber with him from there, like whatever. Like,
yeah, keep it moving.
But yeah, I hope it does one day. I plan to make it big with my game, so like I plan to be there like frequently once I make more money. But like right now, it's like the Super Bowl ticket price. The lowest ticket was $5,000, and the highest ticket was $2 million.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the $5,000 that's something I'm not paying, but it's still. I thought it was steeper for the Super Bowl, but
what blows me about the Super Bowl,
nosebleeds.
What blows me about the Super Bowl ticket prices is like the only people that can afford it are the celebrities, and half of those people don't even watch football. They have not watched football all year, but they're at this event. And it's like it's real fans sitting at home that really could be at this game enjoying this. It's like that's all. But I get it. It's all about the bottom line.
I'm about to say it's all about
the bottom line at the end of the day. But that's just my thing. But
that's facts. Hey, one thing that's been going on like for a good while now, bro. For a good while, is just this future Russell Wilson situation,
which is so stupid.
It's been going on for so. And the media, y'all did this. Y'all did it because,
like you said, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But it's like, dude, if you feel a way, then you can't get mad that dude is spending time with your kid and doing great things for your kid, and that's what's being seen. And we don't see you with your kid. You need if that's the perception, that's something that you have to fix as a dad. That's not Russ's fault. Russ is not doing it to be seen in a certain light.
And that's not Russ's fault.
What we've heard is Sierra's tried to get them two to sit down and whatever, and Future doesn't want to do it. So it's like, if it bothers you, then you need to do something as the kid's dad. But it's not fight him.
And that's like you said, that's understandably so.
He's being great to your son,
and it's been jazzed back and forth. That's understandably so. But the only thing I say is that I understand the reason why they corrected it.
Yeah,
just because in the media they're actually trying to push them being at odds against each other. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. That's
what I'm saying. That's why I said the media's fault. It's not either. I don't feel like it's either party's fault. I feel like it's the media's fault because y'all trying to pit them against each other in some type of way.
Yeah, stuff like that is always nasty. And it's always the media that the media is the whole reason the East Coast West Coast thing happened. The media is usually especially today, they'll take old stuff and put it up and be like, so and so said this. I'm like, I've seen this interview before.
Correct.
Like you're not fooling me. But yeah, so I definitely get that, and they definitely had to correct that if need be. But but it's also on the brighter side, it's just dope to see that. It's dope to
it is.
To see the joy on his face getting a Jason Tatum jersey, and to see him be able to shoot basketball with Steph Curry. Cause I still love spending time with my dad, and I'm sure you do too. I went to the car show with my dad, so I definitely always valued that time when I was younger with my dad. Kids don't value money. They like it, they love it, but kids value time more than anything. And I'm like, I will never forget one of my fondest memories to this day. Cause growing up, we had a rule that we couldn't watch TV unless it was Friday or the weekend. That was the thing. And I'll never forget, Spider-Man 1 was getting ready to come out. 2001, I think. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. And I remember, man, I want to go see this. I want to go see this movie. I kept talking about, man, I can't wait till Friday and whatever to come see this movie, to go see it. I wanted to see it so bad. And my dad's not a moviegoer. That's not his thing. We've gone through movies together, but that's not really his thing. He's not a big movie guy. But I remember just talking about the movie over and over again. And I remember it was a Thursday night. He was like, hey, did you finish your homework? I was like, yeah. He said, all right, go to sleep. And it was 7 o'clock. I was like, what? He's like, go to sleep. I'll wake you up later. I was like, what? I was like, yo, just go to sleep. I'll wake you up later. I was like, all right, fine. So I went to sleep, and he woke me up at 11. He's like, all right, come on. And I'm like, I have no idea where we're going. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening right now.
That's dope.
And so we in the car, and this thing's no longer open, which is insane because of COVID. But he took me to Bowie Regal, and when I saw that movie there, I was like I was the happiest. I was the happiest kid in the world. That my dad, who's not a big movie guy, who knows who made the rule that said we can't watch TV unless it's Friday, is taking me to see the premiere of Spider-Man on a Thursday night. That meant that's one of my fondest memories. And he did that more than once with me. But it was and I remember going back to school the next day and just talking about that. I will never forget that. So even even though that's your stepdad, you know, the fact that you have a guy that's going to come in and do that with you,
the beautiful thing about
it's just great, man. Like like you value stuff like that so much. Right. You know, so like that's just my perspective on it, man.
And that's the beautiful thing about that and about their relationship as far as that. And I love that too, because that's how I want to be with my son. That's what I represent within my son, like him having these bonds that's unforgettable and memorable. Like you said with your father, same thing with my father as well too.
Because that's how you
you
get to the point where you're 28 and still want to hang out with your dad.
Yeah, and still.
Because not everybody wants to still hang out with their parents. Some kids want to like get as far away from their folks as they can. Yeah. You know, and it's not to say that I don't want my own independence, but I definitely still like hanging out with my folks.
And appreciating the moments.
Yeah, like I love hanging out with my mom. If I can do it. If I can hang out with my dad, I'll definitely do it. Like we have been on family vacation in over a decade. I've been trying to get that to happen. But it's like, he's at Bethany Beach right now for this week. But it's like, that's how you get there.
Up, though.
That's how you get there. Right, you get there by putting in the time now. Going on field trips. Me and you are both teachers. Like, you see it, like the lack of, you see the parents that actively want to go on field trips with their kids, and you see the parents who don't. And it's just like, man, like my parents went on field trips. My dad, my mother could go because she's the teacher. She didn't always could go. If we weren't going on a trip together. But like in middle school, my dad went on trips. Like that stuff is important. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and these kids see that as well too. And like you said, you create a certain image in their mind as a role model.
You only have so much time,
and that's true.
I learned that from Hook, the movie Hook with Robin Williams. It's like, you only have so much time where your kids want your attention. At some point, they're gonna get older and become teenagers, and you're gonna be trying to hang out with them, and they're not gonna want to hang out with you. Like, you gotta put this time in now.
That's real talk. Real talk. Hey, much love, guys. Much love, guys, man. Make sure you locking in with us. Another amazing episode of the TheFaisonViewPodcast, man. Make sure you typing in every single week. Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, sir.